You! Why is my car full of water spots? I've been told that your coating is self-cleaning and that I do not need to wash my car. I demand a full refund right now. Whoa, chill, bro. Who told you that you didn't need to wash your car? Hey everyone, I'm Kenneth from Austria, and today I'm going to talk about why we need to perform maintenances on ceramic coated cars and how to do it, specifically focusing on the topic of water spotting. Let's get started. Who are you talking to? No, me. Now that ceramic coatings have been in the market for quite a number of years now, detailers and car owners would know that it is not a miracle product. While they still outperform conventional waxes and sealants by a large margin, the car still needs to be washed regularly and the coating still needs to be maintained. And by maintenance, I don't mean by just giving it a wash and topping it up with an Si02 spray. That doesn't deal with the key issue of water spots or water stains. I haven't really seen any videos addressing this, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a trade secret or something, but I'm gonna share it with you guys anyway. Now, it doesn't matter what type of coating it is, whether it's glass, quartz, ceramic, silicon carbide, titanium dioxide, or graphene, as long as it's a crystallizing and hydrophobic coating, water spots will continue to accumulate on the surface. But first, we gotta understand how water spots actually form. All of us definitely love to see tall and round water beads on our car after it rains. But water isn't pure. It contains mineral deposits, and when left to dry, water spots will form. This is an especially prominent problem if you're in a climate with lots of rain and sun. This constant cycle of heavy rain and blazing hot sun accelerates the buildup of mineral deposits left up from dried up rainwater. If left on for too long, the mineral deposits will etch into the surface. We begin by giving the car a 2-bucket wash, as it is especially important to prevent wash marring from coated cars, because the only way to remove marring or scratches is by polishing, and polishing removes any coating that's on the car. So make sure that every time you wash a coated car, do it right and do it well. So you can opt to pre-foam and rinse the car to soften any traffic film before any wash medium contacts the paint. This is to further reduce the chances of causing any wash marring. Here are a few tips when washing. Firstly, keep your wash mitt loaded with as much soapy water as possible. Secondly, start from the top to bottom. Thirdly, try not to wash too many panels at once.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Lastly, keep rinsing your mitt. And when I say rinse, don't just dunk the mitt in the rinse bucket. Use your fingers to brush and dislodge loose dirt from the fibers. Now that we're done with washing, we'll do a chemical and mechanical decontamination. We'll start with the chemical decon first, which is where we use a tar remover and an iron remover. First, spray Austrian tar spot remover on the lower panels of the car and gently wipe off with a damp cloth. Next, spray on some iron remover. I'll be using our Austrian brake dust cleaner. After it bleeds, rinse it off. If it's a light colored car and you can see embedded dirt and stains, use a multi-purpose cleaner. However, be cautious, not all coatings can withstand this step. Be extra gentle while wiping with it. The reason we're chemically decontaminating first is so that there are less particles that may mar the paint when we mechanically decontaminate by claying. claying will introduce some light marring on its own. So you will have to judge if you should or shouldn't clay. If it's a dark colored car and the paint is comparably smooth after chemical decontamination, you can skip the clay altogether.
Nice.
Now, let's move on to the main topic, water spot removal. This is where maintenance packages can differ, depending on the method used. A common practice is to split maintenances into minor and major. For a minor maintenance, it will be a decontamination, acid clean, and Si02 spray topper. This is usually done every 3 to 6 months, depending on where the car is parked and how frequently it's washed. As for a major maintenance, this would be to repolish and recoat affected areas that cannot be solved by a minor maintenance. First, let's start with the minor maintenance. After washing and decontamination, we'll use an acid cleaner. We have either Osram 05A paintwork coating water stains cleaner or 05X hard water stain cleaner, classically known as Stainx. You can start with 05A first. If it's not strong enough, then use 05X. I'll start by pouring some of the acid cleaner onto a damp cloth and wipe it until the watermarks disappear. Then rinse the panel immediately. A question you might ask is, will the acid damage the coating? It really depends on the coating. It may affect its hydrophobic properties, but it doesn't mean that the coating is removed. Allow me to demonstrate. As you can see from the color difference here, the darker side has been coated. I'm going to then attack it with our undiluted multi-cleaner, which is highly alkaline, and 05X acid-based water stain cleaner, and Osram tar spot remover. As you can see, the water beading might be weakened, but the color enhancement is still there. Well, what does this mean? This tells us that water beading does not fully indicate the presence or absence of a crystallizing coating. So, if the hydrophobic properties are affected, we'll renew it with our hydroceramic shield. This ceramic-based spray-on coating will enhance gloss, color, slickness, and most importantly, water repellency. The way to use this is pretty easy. First, prime a dry towel with a few sprays, then spray some onto the paint and spread it with the primed towel. Finally, lightly buff off with a dry towel. If you like something that's even more durable, you can apply a top coat of Osram Z3 hybrid ceramic coating. This is an easy-to-use crystallizing coating that will have more durable hydrophobicity and color enhancement compared to a spray-on product. Do this for the whole car and you're done with what we call a minor maintenance. As for a major maintenance, it's basically polishing and recoating the affected areas. This is usually needed on the horizontal surfaces where water cannot roll off and has been left to dry, leaving mineral deposits behind. I'll be using our new finishing polish that is due to be launched next year. After polishing, I'll clean the paint with some 01A pre-coating cleaner or isopropyl alcohol diluted 1:1. Then I'll apply 01 absolute paintwork coating or whichever coating you have originally applied. After application, we'll accelerate the curing of the coating with shortwave infrared lamps. Because 01 is a slightly slower curing coating, it will be more susceptible to water spotting during the curing stage. So it will be better to bake it for a bit before releasing the car. And that's it for major maintenance. Pretty straightforward. So if you're a new coating installer, don't be discouraged when you face these water spotting issues. It's extremely common, and I hope the methods I shared can help you to manage it more easily. Just remember, coated cars still needs to be washed and still requires periodic maintenance. Although the methods I showed generally work, they might not be compatible with every coating out there. Do perform your own tests with the coating you frequently use. Well, that's all I have for you today. If this video has helped you, please help us by giving it a like and share it with your friends. Let us know if there are other topics you would like us to cover in the comment section below. Do consider subscribing to us if you haven't. Stay healthy and stay safe. Take care.